College Dean's Listers. He is a multi-awardee in academics and in his profession as economist and as entrepreneur. He completed his elementary at Sapad Elementary School as second honorable mention and his secondary at Kapatagan National High School as third honorable mention. He received various awards in both schools for his involvement in various curricular activities such as literary, cultural, and sports. Although he was born to a poor family, his determination and persistence earned him a degree in Bachelor of Science in Business Economics at Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology in Iligan City in 2003, while working between hours as student assistant for 6 semesters and as student worker for 2 years under the Special Program for the Employment of Students or SPES in the same university. His ingenuity and handwork also earned him the Professor Sylvia Carpio Scholarship Award, an award given to poor but deserving students from the College of Business Administration and Accountancy. He also writes for the Silahis, the official publication of the kataas-taasang sanggunian ng mga mag-aaral ng MSU IIT during his free time. He did this on top of his being busy working as student assistant. He had been a cadet of the Philippine Military Academy in the year 2000, but due to inevitable circumstances, he was not able to finish his cadetship in the academy. Due to this, he went back to MSU IIT to pursue his studies instead. Few years after completion of his degree in business economics, he was hired at Del Monte, Philippines as production analyst and later at Pepsi Cola. He earned units in his master's degree in public administration at the University of the Philippines in Diliman, Quezon City. When he was elected as president of the General Parent-Teacher Association, he decided to stop in his studies to focus on his positions he currently holds. However, he is planning to continue his master's degree next school year after his term as GPTA president. His optimism in life became a powerful tool that helped him succeed in his business endeavors. Soon after graduation, he started a small business in Cagayan de Oro, where he later carved a niche of his own. This small business grew into mammoth scale. Now, he is the proprietor of Mamay's all-in-one enterprise, which has more than 10 outlets distributed in Mindanao. From a retailer, he patiently learned the tricks of the trade, and with his abilities and knowledge acquired from the schools where he had been connected with, he diversifies his line of business, which includes importer of assorted items direct from USA, Japan, Taiwan, Korea, Singapore, and other foreign countries. He also supplies assorted items to various parts of the country, spanning the islands of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Enters rice and grocery, both wholesale and retail, restaurants and entertainment business, franchisee of various prestigious items such as perfumes and cosmetics, property consultant, venture into apartment and boarding houses, trucking and logistics services, travel and tour agency, ticketing office, restaurants, manpower services, and many more. He is also recognized as the top distributor for the whole Philippines of FM perfumes and fragrances. These are perfumes and cosmetics designed and created entirely in Europe. awarded 2012 IMISU IIT Most Outstanding Alumni Entrepreneur of the Year, the highest honor bestowed by the Association of Iligan Institute of Technology Alumni Foundation Incorporated and the Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology. Administration to IIT graduates who have significant contribution to the society and to the community. Due to this achievement, he has been invited in various events, occasions, such as guest speaker in various schools and companies in the region to inspire students and individuals and share his expertise in this field. He is a student of Mahatma Gandhi and firmly believes in the latter saying that development is the new language of peace. As such, he founded the United Masibay Association International, which is an organization that aims to improve the economic situation of various barangays in the municipalities of Lanao del NOrte by facilitating conflict resolutions among feuding families in these areas. The three-point objective of the UMA International are to resolve peace and order in Lanao del NOrte and neighboring provinces, to provide livelihood programs, and to provide scholarships to poor but deserving students. He is currently serving as president of the said organization. He has been instrumental in the reconciliation of conflicts in Lanao del NOrte and other conflicting families in the country. He is one of the active implementers of Arabic classes in some schools in the region. Accordingly, he also invests on the young as he believes that the children are our nation's future. True to this belief, he founded the Mamay Scholarship Program, Scholarship Foundation, and offered scholarships to poor but deserving students and sponsored local and national initiatives such as Liga ng mga Barangay and other sports, cultural and literary competitions. He believes that such activities are avenues that promote a culture of peace among the young. In December 2011, when Typhoon Sendong devastated parts of Cagayan de Oro and Iligan City, this foundation became a stage point for the distribution of relief and donations, both monetary and in-kind, to victims of the flash floods. Finally, he volunteers his time to reach out to the other businessmen and budding entrepreneurs. Despite his busy schedule, he still finds time to contribute to the local business community, serving as chairman of the Market City Traders Association. He is also a well-respected member of the Board of Trustees of the New Agora Market Traders Association. He has gone above and beyond as a versatile and successful businessman and entrepreneur. He has balanced his business with a sense of social responsibility and made a lasting impression to the people. He is involved, dedicated, and caring, an exemplar of the community. His life story is inspiring, and that inspiration that it brings earns him a slot to be among the hall of alumni outstanding entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker in this morning activity is no other than Marcos Haji Alinor Mamay.
Okay, you may sit down. Thank you, Mom, for that generous introduction. And thank you for inviting me to speak today. I am greatly honored to have been asked to speak for this very wonderful occasion. Your graduation and moving up ceremony with the theme, Kapatagan, mula sa K to 12, tagapagdala ng kaunlaran sa bansang Pilipinas. Our goal-driven school division superintendent, Madam Imalinda Duhay Lungsod, represented by Ma'am Ima M. Labunog, Ma'am, our public school district supervisor, To our value-oriented principal, we have Ma'am Juna Buhia Prahido. Ma'am. Our divisioners, we have Ma'am Chami Banaglorioso. Ma'am. Committed mentors of the different departments, PT officers, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to one and all. Poverty is not a hindrance to success. Kabalo ko nga pirmi ninyo kini madungog nga pulong ug ako na ay pangutana. How many of you here applied for a part-time job because of financial constraints? How many of you here need to skip meal not because it is Ramadan season or fasting season, but because your money is only enough to pay your boarding house or enough to pay a project or school contribution? Is there even a glimpse of hope for these students to be successful in life? Dako kaha ato salig nga makalampos ang maong estudyante. Allow me to mention a bit of my past and my real life story. I do not come from a well-to-do family. Gikan kami sa kawadon. I went to public school in elementary and high school, which I did not regret, for most of my wisdom and character were learned and built from those schools. I am the 13th among 15 siblings whose means of living is farming. Each and every grain of rice we eat came from each and every sweat of my parents. Tanan na mo panginahanglanon, nagagikan sa singot sa amo ginikanan, isip mag-uuma. Because of financial hardship, all of my brothers and sisters, including myself, have to enroll in public school. At that time, I pity myself seeing that other students have the availability to enroll in private schools and we're having new uniforms. I myself have to be contented on the used uniform of my older brother. Nag-share in town mi sa ako igsuon sa iya uniform. Ingon ani kapait among kahimtang kaniadto. After my enjoyable roller coaster ride in high school, I was once again faced with the sad reality of life. My parents cannot afford to expend for my college education. Nagka-problema na sad ako unsaon ako nga makapadayon ko pag-eskwela sa college. But I never let this problem shattered my dreams. In college, I painstakingly pursued my dream to finish college despite the pressing financial difficulties I was facing at that time. Although I was a grantee of Professor Sylvia Carpio Scholarship Program, I simultaneously served as a student assistant for 6 semesters and as a student worker under a special program for the employment of students for 2 consecutive summer terms, both at MSU IIT to support my studies. There were those nights when, because of lack of funds, I had to sleep on an empty stomach. Matulog na lang in town ko, bisan walay sulod ang tiyan. Clearly, I faced these challenges head on and proved to everyone that there is no big obstacle that one cannot hurdle if I aspire and perspire for it. Ako giatubang ang maong problema o mga challenges o ako gi-prove sa tanan nga walay problema nga walay solusyon kung kita maningkamot o atong singtan o ilabi na sa tanan dili kita makalimot sa atong connection sa taas. I have now scholarship and part-time job. I thought that everything was already taken care of. And suddenly, projects, contributions, and field trips came into picture. Although I felt low and discouraged at those times, but I strongly told myself that I should not give up. I should look for ways to address this problem. Wala ako ma-discourage o ako giingon sa akong kaugalingon nga dili ko mo give up. I tried to look for additional income, but I ended skipping meals. I have to compromise. I have to give up the luxury of life. No new clothes, no cell phones. I have to live within my limited means. Ako gisakripisyo ang tanan aron makalampos lamang. Yes, my friends, I applied for a scholarship. I had part-time jobs. I need to skip meals. I finished my college degree. And now, modesty aside, I am among the MSU IIT most outstanding entrepreneur of the year. And yes, poverty is not a hindrance to success. Ang kawadon, dili babag sa atong kaugmaon. Our theme for the school year is Kabatang mula sa K-12, tagapagdala ng kaunlaran sa bansang Pilipinas. We have come up with this Deep Edge initiative on K-12 to further enhance our skills in various fields of specialization in the pursuit of our global competitiveness. Through this, we would be able to achieve a brighter future for all children. As a representative of the region to the National Summit, mostly held in Manila, I have been enlightened with the advantages of this curriculum. The K-12 curriculum gives students time to master basic academic skills. The new K-12 curriculum requires all Filipino students to have 1 year of kindergarten, 6 years of elementary schooling, 4 years of junior high school, and 2 years of senior high. Prior to the implementation of the K-12 curriculum guide, the Philippines was one of only 3 countries in the world, and the only in Asia that still had only 10 years in basic education. This has always been seen as a disadvantage for our students who are competing in an increasingly global job market. The longer educational cycle of the K-12 curriculum is seen as a critical in giving Filipino students a higher quality of education. The Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization found the previous 10-year educational cycle to be congested, with a 12-year curriculum squeezed into 10 years. As a result, Filipino students have trailed behind students around the world in the areas of math, languages, and science. The new curriculum is aimed to fix that. The K-12 curriculum is designed to enable graduates to join the workforce right after high school and suitably prepare those who want to go on to higher education. The new curriculum will also support college graduates seeking work abroad. Developed countries view the 10-year education cycle as insufficient. Dili enough or kulang ang 10-year education. All in all, the enhanced K-12 curriculum is designed to provide a holistic education for all. Now decongested, it will give students ample time to master basic academic skills as well as to participate in co-curricular activities. The government encourages parents to think of the K-12 curriculum guide not as having 2 extra years of high school, but as 2 years less of higher education. Graduates of the new educational system will already be equipped to join the workforce right away with the help of the electives to be offered during grades 11 and 12. The electives or areas of specialization will include academics for those who wish to pursue higher studies, technical, vocational for those who want to acquire employable skills after high school, and sports and arts for those who are inclined with the 2 fields. Change is never easy, especially when it is about a big undertaking, such as the implementation of the new K-12 curriculum in the Philippines. It is high time, however, that we join the race of the world and improve the quality of our basic education system and our graduates. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, in my message to you all, you are fortunate enough, students, in your generation for having this new curriculum. You are given much priority by the government. Nakaingon ko sa akong kaugalingon nga nauunta ni sa among panahon. Talking about financial matters, some of you do not have family to support you through college. Don't let the lack of money or understanding stop you. You will figure it out. You will make it through. Ayaw tugti ang kawadun sa kwarta nga mahimong hinungdan sa dili paglampos sa pag-eskwela. Challenge kini sa kinabuhi. Hunahuna alang nga kung walay sakripisyo, walay kaugmaon. Some of you are worried about being successful. The journey to reaching your goals will not be easy. You will fail at some things, but don't worry. You will rise and continue towards the finish line. I stand before you as a living example that others will invest in you to help you accomplish your dreams if you demonstrate through your efforts your commitment to achieving your goals in life. Today, as you leave with a diploma on hand, especially to the graduates, remember the encounters, the good times as well as the bad times you've experienced at Kalinaw-Kalilintad Integrated Preschool that made us a better person. Bear in mind the promises you made to yourself and others. Keep in contact with those who have touched your lives. Come back and visit your alma mater. I just hope that one way or another, you have learned a lot of things from your teachers, that you could carry on for the rest of your lives. And I should be very proud and honored that I will see you someday, very much up there. At this point in time, let me thank the Creator, our parents for the encouragement, unconditional love, and support. Remember though, that anything in your life could not be made possible without your parents and guardians who have labored and sacrificed so much for what you are today. And lest you forget the role played by your mentors and school who give you the very foundation in your search for knowledge and prepares you for a greater responsibility and strive hard for you to become useful citizens in the making of the history of mankind. So ladies and gentlemen, may I request all the teachers to stand, please. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my dear graduates, you may stand and let us give them a round of applause. So thank you, teachers. You may sit down. And of course, to the parents, my dear graduates, and moving up pupils and students, say thank you to your parents. Say thank you. I look forward to spending the next years of my life working with many of you to make this part of the world a better place. Best wishes for a brighter future ahead of you. Again, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for a job well done. Thank you and mabuhay.
For touching our hearts for your message this morning. And in return, we would like to give you something. And allow me to read. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 10, Division of Lanao del NOrte, Kapatagan East, Kapatagan Central District, Kalinaw-Kalilintad Integrated Peace School, Kapatagan, Lanao del NOrte, award this certificate of recognition to Marcos Mamay in grateful appreciation for his unstinted commitment, dedication, meritorious and explanatory service as guest speaker of the annual graduation and moving up ceremony of this school, hereby achieving its goal and objectives, thus realizing its guest for educational excellence. Awarded this first day of April in the year of our Lord 2016 during the graduation and moving up ceremony. Signed, Juna Buhia Priahido, School Principal. And accept also, sir, this small token coming from us that it is heartily given. We would like to give also